Is it going?
It's but it's not playing
Oh
our
my
thing. So
God.
it's all right. We've
I hit the wrong.
started.
Okay, that was scary. How's it going?
It's good. It reminds me of like what it wasn't. Wait, what day is today? Today's Monday, right? Yeah. It was whenever we had Carl on last week, and we were still live, and I was like, "We're still live." Or no, Carl said, "See you next time." And then on Friday when we had Andrew on, it was like we were done, but we weren't done. We're like, "We're still live."
Right.
Okay. It's good.
We're done when we're not done. Man, that's a good book title. That's a good blog title because that's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
How are you doing? And how is everybody that's joining us? Let us know how you're doing. Happy
Oh my
Monday.
gosh.
How are you doing, Rachelle?
I'm good, but
Doc?
with Doc, what's up, Doc? What I've heard across the board from everybody, I've talked to a lot of people today. I had a meeting this morning at like 6:30 a.m. with a company, people from they're located in India. So it's been a nonstop kind of a day. But my point is that I've talked to a lot of different people today, and everybody apparently is having kind of like a completely chaotic, crazy, nonstop Monday. Everybody I've talked to, just no matter what they're doing, they're just like, what is up with this day? So
a case of the Mondays.
Oh, does somebody got a case of the Mondays?
I have a really terrible case of the Mondays. I'm telling you what. Like, if we weren't going live, I'd still be reading my werewolf romance novel on my phone right now just to escape life.
Gosh, they didn't have those at the antique store, flea mart when I didn't buy the book that I pretended to send myself from you. So
who knew that I liked werewolf romances? I always thought people that liked werewolf. Yeah, who knew? It's all crazy. But we have a good lineup this week. We have one of your best friends coming up very soon. And then we have Tyson Gardine coming up. But let's talk about your good friend that's coming up. What tell us a little bit about Miss Tisha Richmond.
Well, Tisha is amazing, and she is one of my best friends, and I miss her terribly because I have not seen her in person since FETC in Miami last January, and it's the craziest thing, but love her to pieces. I'm so thankful for her, just her friendship, her support. She's amazing in so many ways, and I'm just happy I get to see her and have her here with us for a magical Monday. So
yes,
that is the sweetest.
It just became magical.
I miss you so much. This is so fun. I've been looking forward to this all day long. It has been a crazy Monday in my world too. So it just must be like a universal crazy Monday for all. But this is like the highlight of my day. So thanks so much for having me here with you.
Yeah, highlight of ours too. I was looking through it all day, just like, all right, get to see Tisha later, and
so sweet.
Yeah. And Barbara's watching. Barbara, thank you. I can't believe you walked 5 miles today. Wow. So,
wow.
It's crazy.
5 feet. 5 feet.
And she floated on a pool. I'm so jealous of that.
I have so much things to be jealous. First, I'm jealous of your hair. It's adorable, Tisha. And a pool. Oh my goodness. I'm still wearing sweaters. Jeez, people, come on. But Tisha, you were telling me a little bit before we went to live, like this year, what I love about you is that you're so positive. It's not toxic. Okay. It's not toxic at all. Because we know what toxic positivity looks like. And I have to really watch how I say those words because it doesn't always come out right. But I was just wondering, like, how do you stay positive? And you've gone through a career change this year, like you've added onto your responsibilities. Tell us a little bit about that and just kind of how you're staying positive.
Yeah, well, I think for me, this past year, I've really upped my exercise game, and that's huge for me because I need to decompress. I have a lot of things going on up here all of the time, and I just have to have time to just decompress. And so for me, that is usually running or walking. I also started CrossFit this last year, and it just really helped my overall sense of being. And I feel like different activities are better for different days. Like some days I just want to go take my dogs for a walk. Some days I'm like, I've got all of this like pent up adrenaline that I just have to run it out and like listen to, loud music. And it just depends. But I think that really has been key for me because it has been super, super stressful. And I have to be able to find a way just to release that. So that's been huge. I think for me too, I really try to be intentional about what I call magical moments, finding the magical moments in each day, because there always are some, right? And so it's just taking time to recognize those things. It's just like, appreciation, like what are those things within the day that were magical, that were positive, and just being intentional about really taking time to reflect on that. And I'm not a journal person. Like I want to be, like I've always wanted to be a journal person and like have this very like routine, this daily routine of keeping up with it. And it's just not, I can't, or I haven't been able to up until this point in my life. And so for me, it's kind of taking that time when I'm running or when I'm walking, or even when I'm driving home from work, just to kind of think about those things. That really helps kind of me put things in perspective. And also like really trying to be intentional about stopping the negative loops that can happen in my brain, in my head, because that happens too, where I'll focus on one conversation in the day or a Zoom meeting that I was a part of and something someone said, or being the empath that I am, I'll pass someone in the hallway at work and I'll be like, oh, like they're off today. Did I do something? Like, why? And then that loop will continue to play over and over in my head. And so I've had to be really intentional about like, no, like that has nothing to do with you, Tisha. Like stop that negative loop and just let that go. And so, some of those little things that I've just had to do personally to make sure that I am staying in a positive place as much as I can.
CrossFit.
Yeah, I love that.
I heard CrossFit. I was like, yep, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's been, yeah.
I mean, you're taking care of your mind, body, and soul is what I'm hearing. And I think that's how you have to, that's the only way that you can really thrive, since we're here in this thriving community. And I don't know if you saw this, but your friends are like giving you shout outs. So,
oh, hi, Chris. Yay. That's awesome. Yay from PDX.
And friendship helps. Go, yeah.
Yes. I have to give a shout out to Chris right now. He is the O Canada tweet. He is a Canvas administrator up in Beaverton, which is up in Portland, Oregon, which I see that you just recently went to, Melody. So we need to talk about that.
I did.
But he was really, really instrumental in helping us get onboarded into Canvas this summer. So I had told you a little bit before the show that we basically rolled out Canvas K-12 in a district of 20 schools. And I called Chris up right away when I knew we were moving that direction. And I'm like, Chris, I need your help. And he was like, I'm here for you. And we met over the summer. He went to multiple meetings in our district and really helped us, try to process everything and get onboarded as quickly as we could. So yay, Chris, we appreciate you.
Yes, Chris, we are sending you virtual high fives.
Yeah.
Everybody needs Chris. And what you're talking about, like the power of friendships are so important. I feel like that's one of the only things, like right now I was thinking, I'm having a terrible Monday, but I have friends, and I have just recently made friends with people in my neighborhood, and that has made a huge difference for me. So,
yes, it's
Yeah.
and Jamie
true.
says, soft Mondays work wonders in my classrooms, break the kids back into the routine. Ooh, is this
I
a new
like that.
hashtag? What is soft
Mondays? Yeah. Just, I guess, like
Tell me
not
more.
dive right into kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like going into the shallow end of a pool. Like you slowly make your way to the deep end. Is that kind of a,
I think.
Instead of just diving right into it?
Yeah, because companies
Yeah.
people do like do they call it the soft launch, or like when restaurants and places open? I don't know if they call it. It's something like that.
They do.
A soft start.
They do.
Like a soft start. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
A soft serve. It sounds really good right now. Sorry.
Dairy Queen.
Jamie, tell us
oh
more.
my God. I want
Yes,
some
Barbara,
Dairy
I love-
Queen now.
Yes. I bet there's
that
a lot in
sounds
Nashville.
amazing.
Oh,
Yes, the mind, body, spirit. So important to take care of the whole. Yes, Barbara. Yes. Ooh,
Yes.
tell us about this.
Oh.
Well, never mind. False alarm. I was thinking that that this picture was us with the ice cream in Nashville, because I knew we were all together when we said ice cream. I got excited, but it was Goo Goo Clusters, so it's okay.
Yeah. We clearly were focused on health during our trip.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
That was so fun.
Just got
Oh,
excited.
that made me think. I know Nashville's your dream destination, but where, and if you're watching, what is your dream destination that you wish that you could be? That maybe you hang on to that when you're having a hard Monday, not a soft Monday. What is that dream place?
I love the
I'm just
ocean.
curious.
I love the ocean
Ooh.
so much. So we actually, my husband and I just booked a trip for this summer to Hawaii, because we have been married 25 years in June. So that is crazy. And so so we're super pumped about that. And, we like anywhere, like we were trying to figure out where to go. And I'm like, I don't care if, as long as there's the ocean and there's sand, and I will be happy. And so there's so many places that I haven't explored, like Cancun and different places in the Bahamas and Fiji, all of these places that I think would be amazing. But it is the water, the ocean is definitely my happy place for sure. Yeah. I love the Oregon coast. The Oregon coast, if you haven't been, is actually really beautiful. I know Chris knows about the Oregon coast because he has a little place there, and it's beautiful, but it is cold. It's definitely not like your warm tropical, you never know what you're going to get on the Oregon coast. So that's my like happy place close to where I live that I can get to easily. But the warm tropical place with the ocean is where, where I really would love to have more time.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Congratulations on both. Rachelle, is there like a dream place too that you're thinking, even besides Nashville? I'm just curious. While you're thinking,
I was trying to make a point of just like, no, yeah, I would like to. And back to Tisha, I was at Cancun years ago for a spring break. There were 5 of us, and we ended up getting stuck there an extra day because there was a really bad snowstorm. And so we spent most of the day sitting in the airport, and the people in Philadelphia that were supposed to like swap places with us got stuck in the airport in Philly, but then it shut down. So they put us back to the hotel. So we ended up having, I think, 8 days in Cancun. And as a Spanish teacher, like I have a picture on my wall that's not one that I took, but I was there, and I always think, I'd love to go back. But being in London last year, I really wanted to go to Paris, even just for the day. And now, had I known then what was coming a couple of months later in March of the pandemic, I would have made it happen. I would have stayed, but I would love to go back to Paris. Hawaii, I don't know. I don't mind. I have some friends that live in Hawaii, and I don't mind the beach. I like the beach, but I think as I've gotten older, I've just kind of been like, I try to stay out of the sun a little bit, and I'm totally into like towns and small towns and music in Nashville, apparently. So yeah. Or actually, you know what? Anywhere my friends are, except for Alaska. No, I'm kidding.
You're so freaking cruel.
I'm curious. Chris is saying we need to go to Paris. Oh, Countrywide Music Festival, Paris, June 21st.
Nice.
And
Had
are
no
you
idea.
talking about Paris, Texas?
Hey, Stacy.
Stacy's
Yes.
here. Yay.
I like seeing your pictures. I wanted to go to the beach when I was in Oregon, last week, but I don't drive very well. So I would have had to rent a car. And I just feel like I have to live for a long time because I have 5 kids. But you like live by the Goonies beach. Like that's where the Goonies was shot.
Yeah. Chris lives by the Goonies Beach. I live about 5 hours-ish below the Goonies Beach. I'm at the very bottom of the state. But yes, that does exist up there. And my daughter lives in Portland. So we actually frequent Portland quite a bit because she's gone to college there. But she's going to be moving to New York soon, which is just hard for me to even wrap my head around. So we won't be probably going quite as often.
Wow. Yes. Wow. Well, good for her. And, we'll be sending you good vibes when this transition happens. And that
Thank
is
you.
really, thank you, Chris. The countrywide music festival is happening in Paris, France. Like, who knew? But Rachelle, that sounds like your day, it sounds like a dream come true for you. That's awesome.
I know. Oh,
That does.
Learning so much. And
yeah.
it's right around the corner. So maybe teacher appreciation is coming up, folks, next week. Maybe you should be giving them Southwest gift cards. I don't know. Tell us, if you're watching, what is your favorite teacher appreciation gift? I know that sounds like I like the gifts or whatever. I love chocolate, but what has happened over the years to make you feel appreciated? I would love to know. Inquiring minds would love. Yes, that is a big move.
Hey, Scott Noon's
Hi,
oh my
Scott.
gosh, I can't even talk. Tuning in. Starbucks gift cards. You know what? I've gotten some just handwritten notes from students over the last couple of years, and not that I was expecting anything. And did I show you when we were live the other day that one of my students made me this little origami heart?
Yeah,
Like, she was just,
adorable.
I mean, just for no reason, just had a button, just handed it to me and said, "Here, I made this for you." I was like, I love getting those types of things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super sweet. Yeah. You know what? I see them over here, but I'm going to have to go off screen a second to get them. But I found they're at a local gift store, but I think you can find them online. When I grab it, I'll have to look at the bottom, but they're like these little pop open cards with special little quotes inside, which are really fun. So you can stick them, you could write a handwritten card and then stick them in. And that's kind of fun. I gave those to my team this past week. And then I don't know. I just discovered that Dove chocolate, which is my favorite, I think I might have some in here. I don't know.
She just discovered this.
I had no idea that they have a little inspirational, fun message inside. I had to eat 3 today just because I felt like I needed 3 inspirational messages. So that is also fun. But I think the handwritten, there's nothing like a handwritten card from somebody just sharing what they appreciate. I have a box full of cards from kids, from colleagues that just mean so much to me. So there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm with you though with chocolate. I like the coffee. What made me feel blessed is when my parents really got to know me and they did just those personal things, whether it was a thank you note or wine. That was awesome. It happens.
A thank you note or wine.
I love it. I'm just going to be off the screen for just a second because I want to show you these little cards. They're super cute. Hold on.
Go get it.
Okay. We'll entertain ourselves.
And I wanted to put your link. You have a special going on, Rachelle, bit.ly/book sale post. So check that out. That's good teacher appreciation.
It is. It is, because all the stories that other educators wrote that are kind of relaxing and with quotes, so you can get your Dove chocolates and then you can read some more quotes and just have a really inspiring day.
So so I don't know if you've seen these. This one says, "You are awesome. You're awesome." Pop open cards. This one says, "Trust your crazy ideas." And there's a bunch of crazy ideas in there. And then you open it up. And then there are, oh gosh, this one hasn't been opened yet. But there's, I don't know how many, there's 30 in a package. And they're these cute little pop open cards that look like this. So they say trust your crazy ideas on the front. I mean, if that's the one you choose. And then you pop it open. And then there's a cute little message inside. Whoops. And this one says, thoughts are like burning stars and ideas they flood. They stretch the universe. Chris, Jamie. And then you have a little spot on the back that says anything is possible. And you can write a little message. So it's kind of a fun thing to put like in a little card or something that you're giving to someone. So I think that where is the, I don't know, they're called Thoughtfuls with, just spell it out, Thoughtfuls. And then the company is Compendium, C-O-M. I'll put it in the chat. C-O-M-P-E-N-D-I-U-M.
Yeah, that's what Barbara said.
Yeah. That's what so cool. Barbara this must be a part of Barbara's like toolkit too, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. All these thoughtful things. Nope. It sounds like something that would be totally on brand for Miss Barbara. Yes. Yeah. And Tisha. I just want to say that I'm so glad that I got to kind of meet you in person. You know, I've been getting to know you through social media for the last year or two. So this is really cool. And I hope that we'll get to go on a trip very soon. All of these, I just want to go on a trip. I want to have chocolate, wine, all of these things.
All of it. Yes. I'm up for all of it. So
me too.
Need to get that on the calendar.
Okay.
Sure.
Now you guys got to talk. I got some stuff.
I have no idea what anyway, so she just disappears. She's like, you guys got to talk. I've got no props, so I can't even do anything entertaining. Although we don't need to, we can just talk about, she could probably still hear us, so we can't actually talk about her. So I love
it. I'm sorry, people just came. It's crazy. So yes, no, it's been so good. I'm sorry, like I'm just having one of those strange, and you guys like tell me to shut up if you need me to, but it is really good. I was having a really strange Monday, but talking to you guys really pulled me out of that, so I really appreciate it. I have just an outburst right here. I thought I was going to have to take some action, but it's all good. We're all settled. I'm back. So
you would have never known. You had no idea all that was going on.
Like what happens behind, although you can see a cat walking behind me.
Yes. Are we going to play Would You Rather too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
What were you going to say, Tisha?
I was going to say, Rachelle, have you heard about my cat that goes on walks with us?
No.
I was wondering if this is a thing because we, you know how much you love cats. But my cat, Howie, remember the red cat that Tommy got a year ago? Anytime that I am going out the door to go on a walk with either one of my dogs, as long as Howie is in the vicinity, he will walk with us for an entire mile. So he'll do the full loop. And so he'll kind of like dart ahead and then he'll like wait for us to catch up. And then sometimes he'll linger behind and like he kind of shows off and like shows, you know, my dog how he can sprint. And he'll stay for an entire mile. It's the funniest thing ever. And I'll like neighbors nearby will like if they're out in their yards, they'll be like, is your cat like walking with you? I'm like, yeah, he actually is. And
that's
the craziest thing.
And you don't have him on a leash or anything?
No, not at all. No,
I have never heard of a cat go for like a mile walk without a leash, without being coerced or being in a baby stroller. Like I've never heard of that happen.
Okay, so it must be rare because if Rachelle hasn't heard of it, then
that would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, because right now I guess they're looking at me like, don't get any ideas right now. Just don't. Tried once to put a leash on one of the cats. It didn't go well for me at all. And I had a rabbit years ago, and I think I tried one with him, and he freaked out royally. And I'm like, you see the ads, and people make it look so easy, and then you try in your home, you're like, yeah, that's not going to work. But your cat just leads the way. So,
yeah. All right. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to back up for a second. You've seen ads with people that have cats and bunnies on leashes?
Yeah. I mean, not recently, but I've seen on Instagram or something in the past year where and they have them for cats. They take the cat. A lot of times it's the Bengal type cats that people have. that they'll put them on a leash and they'll go for a walk. But I think if you start with it when they're kittens, for anybody's out there that wants to know, how do you get your cat to go on a leash? Start them when they're a kitten. Somebody's going to tune in and be like, I thought this was talking about education. They're talking about cats and leashes.
It's cat education. Yes, for sure. I apologize. I'm all over the place.
No,
I'm just a lost cause at this point.
Apparently you can do it. I mean, I had a rabbit and my rabbit was litter trained. So animals are amazing. Clearly evidenced by the mile walking cat.
Seriously.
Wow.
Now I know how extra special it is.
Go Howie.
Yep. It's pretty
All
awesome.
right.
I'm just amazed. Yes.
I know.
I'm sorry, I totally took us off topic. We were gonna go.
It's okay.
We were gonna do Would You Rather. Okay.
Oh my God, yes. Let's play some games.
I see.
Let's
Okay.
get some Would You Rather.
games.
Would you rather walk? Would you rather have a cat that could walk on a leash or a bunny that is litter trained?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm saying the bunny litter trained because
I think litter training is pretty important. If you have a bunny in that, I'm assuming the bunny's in the house.
He was, yeah. And the cats loved him.
Yeah.
So it was pretty. Would you rather walk a dog or a cat? Oh. You know what? I'm thinking a cat because I'd probably have to do it less than what I see my neighbors walking their dogs on a daily basis. And when it's cold outside. Yeah.
It depends on the dog, because I have one dog that I love to take on walks and runs, and another that not so much. It's just always like wanting to do his own thing. He's always wanting to poop in someone's yard. It's just like, it's always a chore.
Oh my.
Yes. True. I've had a dog like that. Not for a long time.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to do these would you rather questions. And
Okay.
all I'm going to say is they're weird. It fits. It totally fits. So, yeah, here we go. Question number 1. Would you rather have a Star Trek marathon or a Lord of the Rings marathon?
For me, I think Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Yeah. That's hard.
Not a super fan of either, but I think Lord of the Rings if I'm going to choose between the two.
Okay.
I feel like I might be able to stay a little bit more involved in the story if it were Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But I'd probably fall asleep.
Oh, yeah. I'm not picking either because I don't totally know how to turn a TV on. So I only know Netflix on my phone. That's actually not totally a lie. Just throwing that out there. Okay, next question. Would you rather have to go up and fight against the Penguin or the Joker?
Oh, the Penguin. The Joker just freaks me out. I don't know. It's very scary.
The Penguin's pretty scary too.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot more body mass.
You're so analytical.
Yeah, like I don't know. They're
think-
both pretty creepy.
I think the Joker is just psychologically scary. Like I feel like he would play crazy mind games and I don't know.
Right. I'm probably going to go Penguin on that one. Okay, this one, like I said, I didn't make these up. I just picked movies, actually, for these ones. Would you rather be part of a werewolf pack or a vampire coven? I think it's a coven. Now, Mel, based on our earlier conversation,
yes. Werewolf. These are my new listening lips, by the way.
Oh, wait, I'm not looking at the screen, so I'm looking at the questions. Let me see. That's like a like a face. That's not even lips. That's like a
listening face.
I don't even know what you call that.
My kids destroyed my wax lips. Yes, my kids destroyed my wax lips, so this is my listening lips.
Oh my
totally
gosh.
Werewolf all the way.
I'm gonna have to send you some. Okay. Would you rather?
Yeah.
Would you rather be in a reality show or win an Oscar?
Oh. I think an Oscar, but it would I love reality game shows, especially. So there is a little bit of an intrigue there, But like if you've won an Oscar, like that's a pretty big deal, right? Like you are very skilled at something to be able to say that you won an Oscar. So
will the Oscar pay the rent?
Yeah. It depends, I guess.
Well, if you have that on your resume, I mean, who wouldn't want to have that on their resume that you won an Oscar? Like,
that's true. True.
You probably could get some pretty good gigs after that. I'm imagining.
I bet you could. Okay, this one's kind of funny. I'm totally making half of it up. Would you rather be stuck on Gilligan's Island or on the island with Tom Hanks and Wilson? I just made that up totally. That's not a question. It just
that's awesome.
The only word was the island.
Hands down, Gilligan's. Gilligan's for sure. I loved Gilligan's Island as a kid.
Yeah, that's. What about you, Mel? Gilligan's?
I feel like Tom needs a friend. Maybe Wilson does too. I probably
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The real question was, would you rather be thrown onto an island with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or with the cast of the Hunger Games? And so I just took the word island and I made it, whatever to actually. So
I like your question better.
Okay.
I did too. Yeah.
You like mine better? All right. So last question for you.
You did good.
Would you well, then I hate to disappoint because I navigated away. I navigated away from the those questions, but they were good. But there was another one there, and it was: would you rather be the sidekick of Darth Vader or Jabba the Hutt?
I would say Darth.
Really? Yeah. I think I would go with Jabba.
The Hutt. He's so
Jabba.
gross. Like he would be in chains.
You talking about his body mass again, like before?
Oh, yeah, it's true. I have to have the largest body mass in the relationships that I've been.
I don't know. I think Darth would make me like try to convert me to the dark side, and I just can't. I just couldn't do it. So.
Yeah,
I'm already there. I'm already there on the dark side. So.
I don't think I could stand all that breathing all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. That would get on my nerves. I think Jabba is so gross. Yeah. I would have to go. Mm-hmm.
Well, I really hope that those that joined and watched us today, if nothing else, got some good laughs and it eased some of the craze of what today has kind of been up to this point. So hopefully. Good to hear, Scott.
I love it, Scott. That's great. I'm glad he's laughing out loud. And yes, and Tisha, it was nice to meet you. Thank you for both of you for making this a better Monday for me. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, thanks so much. It was wonderful being on the show with you. And yes, it was wonderful meeting you too. And can't wait till we go somewhere and like get to eat like the chocolate and the wine and all the things. Like we said, that'll be so fun.
Agreed.
It will be so fun. Totally. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. We'll see you on Friday. And we have Tyson with us. And thank you, Tisha. Everybody, see you later.
Thank you.